Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to our explainer on what is absolutely shaping up to be one of the most intellectually fascinating sectors of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, Group L. We are looking at a truly classic clash here between established football royalty and some incredibly ambitious disruptors. On one side, you have the heavyweight favorites carrying the weight of massive, frankly suffocating expectations. And on the other, you've got these gritty, dynamic underdogs looking to stage a historic heist on football's biggest stage. It's gonna be a wild ride.
So here's our game plan for today's explainer. We'll start with a quick welcome to Group L, then we'll break down our heavyweights, England. After that, we're looking at the veterans, Croatia, the disruptors, Ghana, and the underdogs, Panama, before we wrap the whole thing up with our predictions and key battles.
All right, Section 1, welcome to Group L, where we've got a massive clash of tactical philosophies. Because of the new 48-team expanded format, every single matchup in this group is essentially a tactical puzzle just waiting to be solved.
Moving into Section 2, let's talk about the heavyweights, England, and their manager Thomas Partey, who is on a very strict, singular 18-month quest for World Cup glory.
Now what's really interesting here is this striking number 0. 0. Under Tuchel's guidance, England conceded absolutely 0 goals across 8 matches during a completely flawless qualifying campaign. They scored 22, and they let in absolutely nothing. To put that into perspective, they didn't let a single ball hit the back of their net for hundreds and hundreds of minutes. It's an astonishing defensive record, and it proves this isn't just a team of flashy attackers. They are incredibly tough to break down. But achieving that kind of rock-solid structure doesn't just happen by accident. It comes with some really tough, highly debated decisions. Tuchel has been very vocal about his philosophy, stating he prioritizes glue and cohesion over just throwing the most famous names onto the pitch. And this is exactly why he made the incredibly controversial call to leave massive stars like Phil Foden and Cole Palmer at home. He is ruthlessly committed to his tactical structure over individual celebrity.
So, breaking down their tactical 4-2-3-1 high press system, which basically means they are aggressively trying to win the ball back deep in your own territory, England are just absolutely stacked. You've got Harry Kane's elite finishing, Declan Rice brilliantly anchoring that midfield, and the explosive power of guys like Bukayo Saka and Jude Bellingham. But they aren't invincible, right? They've got a really unsettled left-back position that opponents are definitely going to try and exploit, and perhaps most importantly, they carry the heavy mental weight of several recent near misses on the major tournament stage.
Which brings us to Section 3, the veterans, Croatia. A nation, by the way, with a population smaller than Los Angeles that just continually proves to be the ultimate tournament team.
Their timeline brilliantly illustrates their absurd tournament pedigree. I mean, look at this. 3rd place in 1998, runners-up in 2018, and 3rd place again in 2022. They have proven time and time again that they are battle-hardened giant slayers, entirely capable of going on these deep knockout runs and surviving the most grueling, high-pressure matches imaginable.
And the beating heart of all that success? Well, it brings us to another staggering number, 40. That is the age of their legendary midfielder, Luka Modrić, as he enters this tournament. He is stepping onto the pitch for his record-tying 6th and almost certainly his final World Cup. It's crazy, his mere presence on the field completely changes how opponents have to set up against them.
Now, Croatia's game is built on methodical, possession-based control. They basically try to starve the other team of the ball to drain their energy, spearheaded by Modrić and Mateo Kovačić. They also have superstar defender Josko Gvardiol back from injury, which is huge, and a goalkeeper in Dominik Livakovic who absolutely dominates penalty shootouts. But we have to ask the hard questions. Can an aging squad, relying on players like 37-year-old Ivan Perisic, sustain that high-intensity energy for a full 90 minutes against the fastest teams in the world? We'll see.
Okay, moving on to Section 4, the disruptors, Ghana. This is a team primed to bring pure chaos and rapid counterattacks to the pitch.
However, their preparation has been anything but smooth. Actually, it's been pretty wild. After losing some March friendlies, the Ghanaian FA made a seismic decision. They appointed veteran coach Carlos Queiroz just 2 months before the tournament began, picking him from a pool of over 600 applicants. Talk about a remarkably tight timeline. It's been filled with immense tension and chaos, leaving Queiroz scrambling to organize his squad before the opening whistle even blows.
Now, Queiroz is famous for building compact, hard-to-beat defensive blocks, essentially packing his players tightly together to eliminate any passing lanes. He's going to rely heavily on Thomas Partey's midfield dominance and then use the explosive pace of Antoine Semenyo and Iñaki Williams on the break. And they are going to need every single ounce of that speed because they are dealing with the massive, heartbreaking absence of their injured star, Mohammed Kudus.
So the crucial point we have to think about is this. Can Ghana actually find cohesion in time to pull off an upset? They definitely have the raw talent, and they have incredible physical speed, but putting the tactical pieces together under K-Roz in just a matter of weeks, that is going to be their ultimate test, especially ahead of their pivotal Matchday 3 clash against Croatia.
Finally, we arrive at Section 5, the underdogs, Panama, and their quest to make history.
To truly understand what this means for them, you have to remember that Panama is making only their second World Cup appearance in history. During their debut back in 2018, they suffered a brutal 6-1 loss to England. So, you know for sure that their upcoming Matchday 3 rematch against the English carries some significant historical and psychological weight. They are coming in wanting to prove they belong on this stage.
Tactically, Panama is going to play patient, highly disciplined football. They use a compact 4-4-2 low block, which means they sit very deep defensively just to frustrate the opposing attackers. This is anchored by their incredibly experienced captain Anibal Godoy, who boasts a massive 159 international appearances. They'll be relying on the creativity of Adalberto Carrasquilla to launch rapid counterattacks. Now, obviously, there is a massive quality gap here against the European giants, and they lack world-class finishing. But they are really hoping to replicate the kind of shocking, resilient defensive upsets we saw from the underdogs back in the 2022 tournament.
Let's move to Section 6, Predictions and Key Battles. This is where we see exactly what happens when these incredibly contrasting worlds collide.
It all kicks off on Matchday 1 at AT&T Stadium in Texas with the absolute battle for group control, England versus Croatia. This is going to be a breathtaking tactical chess match in the midfield. It's almost like a heavyweight title fight right in the center of the pitch. You've got the sheer physicality, the youth, and the defensive anchoring of England's Declan Rice going directly up against the unparalleled vision and technical mastery of Croatia's Luka Modrić. Honestly, whoever wins that space wins the game.
So, based on the data and the overall squad depths, the consensus predictions place England at the top, naturally, followed by Croatia. But keep in mind, because of this new 48-team format, the door is definitely not closed for the rest of the pack. A strong third-place finish for Ghana, or even a miraculous run by Panama, could still be enough to advance them to the knockout rounds as one of the best third-place teams. Every single goal, every single point is literally worth its weight in gold here. Which leaves us with one final, provocative question. Will the established hierarchy hold, or is Group L primed for a historic heist? Is the raw speed and tactical unpredictability of Ghana and Panama enough to topple the battle-tested, methodical might of England and Croatia? Honestly, that is the beauty of this sport, and it's exactly why this group is an absolute must-watch. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep an eye on those Matchday 1 fixtures, and I'll catch you next time.